Hey, this is Lorena. We're gonna do, well, we're already doing a long arm quilting work day. I haven't been up here in a while because I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'll share it later. Well, I'm learning and I like it, and so I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff that makes me learn and make me like. Okay, but we'll talk about that later. Today's a work day. Right now I'm doing a quilt for donation. I tend to do a couple of these to kind of help my community. It's not all about the money, people. It's not all about the money. It's about you using your talent to bless your community. So there's a lady on, she's a subscriber. I have a love for her. She sent me a quilt and she told me that she does quilts for cancer kids and for children in hospitals. And she used to sew them on her little sewing machine. And I just kind of like administered to me, and I offered my quilting services because I know what it's like to sew quilts. It's raining really bad out here. Don't look at my patio. I need to clean it. Look at my roof. It's thundering. I don't like working when it's this weather because, one, I don't want to fall. Hey, Molly. So it's raining, but I need to finish some quilts for some clients. So let me show you the quilt. I always make a pile for my client. While I'm removing, I'm adding. That's good. It's beautiful. I love that. Then I have my pile of batting back here. So I have it on. Is it directional? Yes, it is. Be mindful that some back fabric is directional and some top fabric is directional. And then if you put a pattern that's directional and you're not paying attention, if the back fabric or the thing is, you can have problems. Isn't she beautiful? This is a quilt to be donated. I also have another one where the client is paying me for this work. When I do donated quilts, I use leftover batting. I also use a bit cheaper thread. Well, not on this one because I like the fire, but I am using a cheaper thread on the bobbin, even though the child would not know the difference. And I try to do a pattern that's full but not over focused so that I can get these done quicker because it is donated work. So in less than like 10 minutes, I have put this baby quilt on there, and there's like a ripple like this. Make sure. I thought I fixed it, but it's still there. So feel around the quilt. I'm going to use this seam for the back. Initially when I put the batting, it was perfectly fine. Now that I moved it, it's bowing a bit. I can fix that. So this is on the long arm. It's a beautiful, sweet little dragon quilt. I'm donating this work, like I said. And what I try to do is do fast and quick. I think the other one I finished quickly. I don't know how fast, I'll tell you the time in a minute. Here it is, the last row. I already trimmed the one right there and I put it in the basket. And I also put leaders on this one while I'm working. Yeah, I'm not gonna work on that one yet. Work day number 2. I'm trying to do these work day vlogs. I cut my hair because it's cooler and I have the lights off in here. I kind of like the feel of it. Let me turn on the lights so you can see it. I'm going to be working on this quilt. This is one of the subscribers' quilts. I'm going to quilt it for her. I was going to quilt it yesterday, but she was working, so she was making decisions. I did. I know that some of you are very focused on making money in long arm quilting, but I think you should also focus on long arm quilting and helping your community somehow. And quilting is a great way to help your communities because a lot of quilters and makers donate their quilts. So I'm donating this work. Goes this way. How's it go? Look how beautiful the quilting is. I put flames. I'm doing this one. How beautiful. I'm going to pray for these sweet little quilts and bless them. There is this beautiful quilt. How beautiful. So every time I get a quilt, I pray for them. Believe it or not, I pray for the people who are receiving them, who's gonna sleep with them, and I just pray for Jesus to bless them. The quilt and the person, by the way. Those are donated quilts, those 3. And I'm going to start working on a work quilt. So let's get going. Look how beautiful this one came out. You can see that as I lined up the quilt on this side that it's off a bit, but if she puts the binding on, she won't even notice. And the reason it's off is because I had to make sure that these little points here throughout the whole quilt were in line. But look how beautiful she looks. I love this quilting design. And look at the back. How beautiful this back looks. Alright, I appreciate you watching and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully. Bye.